Let's talk about protecting yourself when you're out and you're older. There are some critical features about old age that don't necessarily hit us right between the eyes when we get older. We still have it in our minds that we can do things that we did when we were 20. But many things have happened, sadly. Our strength is down, our reaction time is extended. And I just want to bring to your attention kind of an odd thing. I was having a conversation with a number of former law enforcement and former military people at a shooting range where I practice. And we were talking about walking out to your car in the middle of the night and you get attacked. And of course, all of us macho guys, well, I would do this and I would hit him in the face with my phone and I would draw down on him and tell him he was going to die. Well, all those kind of things. What I find fascinating is because of our slowed reaction time, ordinary human reaction time, quarter of a second, 0.25 second, okay? And in some of the weapons drills that I used to participate in, you had a quarter second to draw your handgun once you realized there was a threat. So there was quarter of a second to see the threat, quarter of a second to draw, quarter of a second to aim, and inside 3/4 of a second, you were to shoot and hit the target. But that reaction time now is probably tripled for me. So if someone's coming to you in the middle of the night while you're going to get your car, you need to have the presence of mind to back up away from that person and keep distance, because your only 70-year-old response is to be the aggressor and attack first so that you can beat the younger fellow's reaction time. Well, guess what? That makes you the assailant, the attacker, and the attacker can't call on self-defense, stand your ground law in Florida. That creates an immense problem. And that's probably why if you ever have to engage in self-defense, you want to say nothing, you want to call your lawyer, and you want to have your lawyer talk for you. What I say about the circumstance can't be used against you. What you say about the events absolutely will be used against you. So if you're going to be in a situation where you have to use self-defense, the only effective way to do it is to be the aggressor. So if you pull your handgun and threaten him, that's aggravated assault. So I want you to think through, one of the things to do is to avoid situations where you're going to have to protect yourself, to park in an area where it's easy to get to. And if you see suspicious people in the area, and this is a real injury to my masculinity, you got to call somebody and have them walk you to your car. I don't want to do that. I'd be embarrassed to do that, but it's important to do that if you run into a situation where you have the least concern for your own safety.